1, 2. Hey. Shut up.
3, that looks good. Coming to you. Ready, 3, and take 2. On 2. 2, you're live.
Jackass!
Guys, it's another Showtech show here on the Lone Star Webcast Network. I'm your host, Rick Harr. Alongside me, my soon-to-be drunk co-host, Scott Davis. Davis Lighting Designs here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metro. And not to be forgetting my favorite technical director in the studio tonight, we've got Jordan Hewitt working the board for us.
Yep. There me.
You're fired.
Working the board and drinking beer at the same time.
Like a pro. Can you tell?
Like everything
Does he
else,
have
so
an earring in?
yes, I do.
Holy crap.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it looks like an earring.
Does look like you got a little,
Like
little
what?
bling there.
He's got some bling bling going.
It's his in-ear.
Rockin' Stella, man.
Yeah, good for you. It's a nice step up. You've
What are
been
you
doing well. A little tequila, a little 1800.
No.
No?
Nah, I can't do tequila.
Cheesy 7.
Makes me want to have sex or fight.
Well, none of that tonight.
And
so.
with both of you two here, it's not
That's
going
not going to go well for somebody. So, yeah. Welcome back, guys. Glad to have you both in the studio underneath the lights and talking about another season of Showtech Show. It's happening. How you been, Scott? You been working like a dog last couple months?
Yeah.
Good talk. All right, up next.
Thank you
we're
very much.
what have you been doing? What's been occupying you? Wall Street?
No, actually, we just opened Mr. Burns at.
Oh, it's the Simpsons
Stage
retrospective?
West. Yes. It actually is. It's the
Is it really?
post-electric Simpsons.
Huh.
Yeah, it's about Earth going into an apocalyptic where all of our nuclear power plants explode. And yes, all we have left is the Simpsons.
Well, how is lighting that?
Pain in
How do you light a post-apocalyptic nuclear wasteland?
I still haven't figured it out.
Lots of green.
Apparently, it wasn't. Hey,
Roscoe
But-
252.
it's lit. That's all I have to say. No, I made a fire in a trash can. That was pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Fire in a trash can.
With pyro, or did you
Nope.
do a little moving light?
Nope. Just made it.
Okay. Well,
Just made it.
secret sauce.
I also opened. What else did I open? I opened Streamers.
Okay.
Streamers, which is going on
That's
over
like
at
us,
the
right?
Firehouse Theater.
It's about video podcasters?
No.
Streamers?
Nope.
Hey, girls.
It's about flamers.
Oh. So it's about, like, you and Jordan doing a podcast?
Okay.
It's not flavors. Come on.
See, you got all caught up in your drops.
There we go.
Got to keep your eye on the ball, Jordan.
And we, well, Streamers is over at okay.
Get it right. Get the plug.
Burns is at Stage West in Fort Worth. Streamers is at the Firehouse for Lip Service Productions over in Farmers Branch. And the last show that I did was over at the Scott Theater in Fort Worth.
No relation.
What was the name? Dirty Rotten Scoundrels for Stolen Shakespeare.
Nice. So,
Please
yeah, you've been...
go see any of those shows because they haven't paid me yet and they need money.
Yes, that's true. He's paid on spec, so fill it up. If you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth metro area, see it soon. If you're not, get here as fast as you can. Wow, that's great. And Jordan, you were participating in an exorcism, I hear, tonight.
Really?
Oh, yeah. This is, okay.
Great story.
So, yeah, it's interesting. So, place I do some workout and stuff like that. We,
House of Worship.
yeah, house of worship. They're at the end of the
House of
service and
Worship
stuff
with
like
no
that.
name.
And,
Not affiliated with Ed Young.
oh my gosh. And so it's like all of a sudden
I'm
like,
back.
They're praying for
Missed
this. They're praying for this lady and just say like, come out of her, and I just hear the lady say, "I'm not coming out of her. She's mine." I'm like, F that. I'm out of here. And I
Okay, this just got
walked
real.
out.
I'm going to go to the break room.
I was like, I'm leaving this place.
Yeah, Jordan's a camera op out there, and I can just see him like, well, I'm just going to fuck this.
I just was like, nope, I'm not a part of this.
I told him, yeah, like, that's a legitimate time to start complaining about working at a church versus working at a corporate gig, because I swear that has never happened to me.
They're gonna like cast a demon out. It's like I don't want to be near it when it jumps to me or something like
Don't
that.
get that stuff on me.
It's like,
I
don't
would
wanna become,
ask
like,
for a raise.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's hazard pay, my friend.
That is. That is.
Speaking of possession, new Ghostbusters coming out.
Yeah, I know. Did you
Excited to
see
see
that?
Chick Ghostbusters?
I'm not excited about that, though.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Ooh, 007's coming back.
Oh, yes.
that'll be good.
Ah, buddy.
This is the part of the show where we talk about movies
Hey, well,
because that's what we're good
well, okay. What excites me about this? I'm a huge James Bond fan.
So am I.
but the original James Bond, the first ones, Doctor No,
Sean Connery?
all
All that stuff.
Yeah.
the
Roger Moore?
first ones, he was fighting Spectre, and we're
Yeah.
finally going
Back to Spectre.
Yeah.
to fighting Spectre,
Yeah.
the ultimate bad guys in the world.
Yeah.
So this is great. I can't.
The world
wait.
needs a Spectre. It needs a Hydra. It needs a Cobra. I mean,
You can have your Russians,
Oh
you
my
can
God.
have
Yeah.
your Iranians, you can have your
international politics
Yeah.
is no good. You just need a faceless bad guy organization.
Forget that, guys. Go back to the Spectre.
Yep.
Because you could make 500 million movies out of that, and Spectre could always live.
I agree. Yep. All right. So tonight I'm calling this episode 200. So it's kind of the
So
Prelim.
we're in our
Yeah.
second season?
yeah. This is going to be
Second
season
season.
2. We got 24 episodes deep in season 1. So that's 24 hours of programming. I'm willing to call it. That's a season, my friends. Sell the DVD, cut print. That's a rep.
So for all two of you that are out there watching,
No, we have
thank you.
more.
We have literally
You missed it,
scores
Scott.
of.
Scott, we're actually on Twitch now. Also,
Oh, did you catch
I
that?
don't know what Twitch is.
Twitch is just another Spreadshirt can
All right,
explain more.
Grandpa. There's this thing called the internet. It's a live streaming service. They do a lot of video game stuff. On Thursday, we're relaunching Split Screen as our video game channel or video game show.
Oh.
So we're going to do weekly game talk for that sort of ilk. And I was like, you know what? We need to embrace the Twitch community for that. So we've been kind of playing around with that.
So we're on Twitch
Right.
for this show.
And Frontier Television.
Yeah,
And
it's
Frontier
just
Television.
all of
And
Frontier.
YouTube.
YouTube for on demand. Yeah. The many ways to find us.
Even the you can't brew that's on. back on.
Yeah, and You Can't Brew That. That's coming up on Tuesday. We're
I never cared
relaunching
about
that.
those guys. They're
Oh.
a bunch of lazy assholes.
If you like Stella, you need to
Gosh.
know about
Oh, come
You Can't Brew That.
I had a board meeting today. I'm full of piss and vinegar. Let's bring it on.
I used to just be full of vinegar.
Well.
So
well,
yeah, so
well.
like to get back to it, this is kind of the preemptive season 2 look ahead. Talk about kind of what we want to do, what's some things we're excited about, and then just kind of some
Well, I cut my hair.
catching up from previous. Yeah, I noticed that your long, lovely locks are gone. I did too. I kind of went a little crew cut because when my hair grows nowadays, it just comes out in like little spurts, and I don't really look like it's hair. So
I think we need to do a bike riding segment.
biking. Yeah.
Yes.
We all have. We
I'm
all have
actually,
Getting
bikes.
into this biking thing.
Off road or on
I
road.
mean, Scott.
I want to do the off-road.
that's my jam. So
But
I'm a mountain biker.
But
Scott remembers when I bought my bike.
did he ever tell you that story?
His bicycle story? Well, let me preempt it. We are so a couple weeks from now. I'm going up to Wichita Falls for the Hotter Than Hell bike race.
Oh, so we're not going to do anything again.
No, I'll be back on Sunday.
Oh.
It's Friday and Saturday, but I'm going up to be a medic. So
Medic!
make
Medic!
sure people don't fall. It's a 100-mile bike race through the desert.
Oh, great.
Well, doesn't that seem awful?
No.
Ah.
No, that sounds fantastic.
No way, dude.
Dude, I would do it.
I'm gonna be quality checking all the water.
Oh, come on, my friend.
Well, anyway,
Is it bicycles?
yeah.
100 miles on a bicycle?
Ah,
Oh, screw
yeah.
that.
Well, see, that's another thing. I mountain bike, so like a 20-mile mountain bike ride is pretty harsh for me.
Oh.
Road bikers can go a long way because a lot of it's just kind of coasting in your spandex. You know, that was my road biker.
Yeah, coasting.
That's I haven't road biked since I was in
seriously.
elementary school. So
Well, you know why I want to talk about bikes? It's because I don't know what bike to buy.
okay, I've actually got
Well,
some friends who know a lot about
I
that.
want a good. I don't want to buy a bike like Jordan did.
I did that. Out
Yeah,
of
Jordan, tell me the story
a
now.
stupor.
What did you? Oh, you
Ah.
drunk bike
Big
bought?
pipe.
Yeah, you could say that.
Drunk bike purchase? Man, we've all been there, right? You're totally hammered and
you
you
could
go
basically
into a
say
Dick's
that
Sporting
I,
Good in the middle of the.
Went to Walmart at 3 in the morning to
Oh,
go buy a
you get a
bicycle.
little girl's bike with tassels.
3 in the morning. I happened to be there.
Yeah, I was in line.
I think I remember.
I was in line with the
Yeah.
bicycle and just basically sitting there and just like
No, he wasn't just. He was
standing
so
there.
drunk he was leaning.
Yeah. I'm not leaning. I'm buying this. How much does this cost? Oh,
It's just
really?
it's funny how you talk to the employee there. It's like hey, I want to buy this bicycle, and they're like, why are you buying a bicycle at 3 a.m? You're like, I just want to get a good exercise.
I need a getaway.
Yeah. It's like,
I need to get away.
What?
So Jordan, why are you buying a bike? I need to exercise.
I was gonna put this 6-pack in the basket.
I need to exercise.
Wow. Okay.
Jordan,
How'd that work
it's
out?
3:00 in the morning. Are you gonna ride it home?
I don't know what kind of type of bike it is. It looked cool. It was color, had blue color, looked masculine. It didn't have like little ponytail things on the handlebars.
That's important.
So I bought it.
Mine has.
Okay.
Well, mine's gonna have ponytails on them.
Amazing. Well, that covers
Microphones are really big.
the things I wanted to talk about. Too big? You want to get a little countryman?
You didn't get what?
Swallow that.
Oh.
mic.
Sorry, I'm bored today. Can you?
I know. I
Yeah.
can tell.
Well, we're glad you
No,
came
I
out, man.
smoked a lot
But
of pot.
It's
No, you
it-
didn't.
Did all kinds of crap today.
Yeah,
Come on,
right.
man. Give me some drugs. I've had enough. Okay, I'm done.
That's all he's got. All right. Well, thanks for coming in and joining us. Awkward interview.
Oh, wasn't the sports show coming back also?
No. We
You got
we
a
have
sports show too?
half-ass sportscast,
Holy
man.
Half-ass sports
crap.
fest.
Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff. Yeah, this is turning into the shameless promotion hour. So yeah, we are definitely trying
so
to flesh out the
literally,
schedule.
instead of talking about tech stuff, we're gonna sit here and talk about
No.
More me.
your life.
No, my professional life. No, not really. We are going to talk about show tech stuff.
Does your mom watch everything?
No, she's up vacationing in lovely Maine. She's down east
In
this
Maine.
month.
Bet they have like some
They
nice.
have, they have no
Maine
television or
lobster.
internet up there.
No, I mean when you're doing your other shows, like,
Oh, does she watch?
does she watch those?
No, she's mainly just wants to see you guys every week.
Wow,
It's not really about me.
I'm cute.
Yeah, especially when you're high on weed.
Shut up.
Okay. So yeah, I wanted to go
Helps me
kind of
see
cover
the
some of the stuff.
colors.
We had. Did you see? We had some questions on one of our segments we did.
We did.
Yeah.
We did.
Who
we-
asked them? Your mom?
It was my mom. Yeah. So she's very eager to know I need to pull it up. Jordan, can you pull it up?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now.
Okay. This is from our segment. We were reviewing the Chevy Rogue, the RH1,
Somebody had a question
how it
about.
compares to a Mac 250.
Could you give somebody a
Brighter.
rough idea of how this compares brightness, how the Chevy RH1 compares brightness wise at similar projection size as something like a Mac 250 Krypton or the Rogue R2 LED fixture?
Mac 250 Krypton is like 3,500 lumens.
Okay.
It's either 3,500 or 5,500. I can't remember. But I think it's 3,500 lumens at 3 meters. So it's bright, but nothing like the Rogue. The Rogue's equal to a 750, like the Mac 700s.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll match a Mac 700
Okay.
as far as brightness goes.
What was the other one they were comparing it against? Just
Yeah, there was the Mac and
The Rogue R2.
Oh,
Mac
the R2.
250 Krypton.
So
the
another
Rogue
one of the
R2.
Chevy line.
the Rogue R2.
And just in terms of brightness, I guess. So I know the hybrid can do.
The hybrid's
More.
slightly brighter than the R2. Well, no, the R2 is the hybrid. The
Oh, I thought-
R1 is not the hybrid.
I thought the RH1 was the yeah, that's the hybrid.
Oh, it is. It
Yeah.
is. It's the RH1. That's right. So the brightness is they're comparable to each other, but
Okay.
no.
What would you recommend?
I like the hybrid because of the fact that you're getting 2-in-1.
And then versus the Mac Lite, you're I mean, big name there, but
Macs are great.
well, obviously,
Their longevity.
it's going to blow a 250 out of the water. So
Yeah,
right
it's
there
going to
you're-
blow a 250 out of the
not
water,
fair.
but it's not going to blow a Mac 700 out of the water. But
price wise
point.
though, yeah,
$4,000 as compared to 14.
yeah. I think that's
So-
probably why they were making the comparison because the 250 is probably going to run you in the same ballpark as an RH1. isn't
Yeah,
it?
the 250s are fairly close to the same price. And those Mac 250 Kryptons, which are no longer made, I don't think. I do believe they've been discontinued.
It doesn't mean you can't still find people trying to sell them.
You can still find them used and stuff like that.
used.
No, they may still sell them, but I swear I saw something that said that they were going to discontinue the 250s, which may happen at LDI this year.
Ah,
But comparable. I mean, you're not going to find another $4,000 light that does this.
Yeah.
There's.
It's a solid.
I think
solid
that's the
recommend.
point that you got to really look at. You're never going to find another $4,000 light that does what this light does.
But if we do, we'll let you know about it.
We will
So
always let you know.
you're on notice, Chauvet Pro. There's competition out there.
So was that
We're-
the only
we're not
question
favorites.
we
That
had?
was the only question. Is it
Well, I just
YouTube
wanted.
or-
I figure I would do a video response, so I'm going to
It-
ISO that.
Yeah,
Put it back up.
it's a YouTube question. that was
So
asked.
maybe that's a good time to mention, if you're joining us for the first time and watching this train wreck in progress, you can go back and see prior train wrecks on our YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/TV Lone Star, and we've got a Show Tech Show playlist as well as all of our other shows lined up for you. So easy consumption for you. One of our value-added things here we trail off.
The only stupid question is the one not asked.
There you
So
go.
go ahead, send us
Yeah.
anything.
Ask us your stupid questions. We'll give you a stupid answer.
I heard that LED lights are phasing out.
LED
Do you have a
lights are
response
phasing
for
out.
They're not phasing.
For what?
But I will say this
For
much.
HMIs.
Going back to... Oh, okay.
No.
No. We're going back to candle
I'm just
power.
joking. I was like, any stupid question is not a stupid question.
That wasn't a question. That was a statement. You said I heard LEDs are phasing out.
As a matter of fact, folks, in one of the upcoming shows, don't know what week it's going to be yet, we're going to look at PR Lighting's XR LED, and they
Okay.
are sending us one.
Oh, we'll just use it here in the
Oh.
studio.
We will be able to set it up in the studio,
Oh, nice.
all 5 feet of the space.
Why not? I think it'd be a great burn a hole in the green screen. Come on.
So
Well, maybe that'd be a good opportunity for us to go do a remote show. We can take it to one of your
could,
theaters
like,
and fire it up in a decent venue, and
we could
product
definitely
review.
do that.
So there you go.
And it
we're
might be
mobile.
the best way to go, but
We're potable.
I'm looking forward to this year because of the fact that we are being noticed by other companies, and they're willing to let us
Hell yeah,
play with stuff.
that's what we do.
So
News and product reviews for yous.
there you go.
The-
man.
You guys want to talk about some news?
Yeah, let's do it.
What do we got?
Well, our news segment is a segment where we basically just go over some headlines from the week, and in the news, and when we get bored of talking about it, one of us just has to say next.
Second season.
Next.
Oops, that's just looping.
Oh
Stop it.
dear.
Perfect.
I don't know
You
why it's
have
not
we
doing
gotten
it.
a show correct yet?
In post, yeah, looks great. You never know. That's why it's always better to watch these things live, folks.
You see all the
You don't want the dialed-in version that looks all perfect. You want to see the production happening as it goes. So yeah, my big thing was I wanted to definitely plug You Can't Brew That on Television. That's our show about home brewing and craft beer and the like. That's a monthly thing we're doing. We're starting our first show back. Will be on Tuesday, about the
I
same
think we
time
should
slot
be
as this.
honest with the people and let them know that it's your show,
It's my show.
our show.
Well, Jordan's going to be there. And you're invited.
I am.
It happens here. No, I'm just joking. I
I
just want to make you feel like you have no idea what's going on.
was like, what?
We're
By our, I mean the Lone Star family.
Lone Star Network.
Yes, we're all part of the same
Lone
company.
Star.
So
The Lone
Yep,
Star.
you're going down with this ship, buddy. So if you're into that sort of thing, if you're of legal drinking age, or you'd like to learn how to become of legal drinking age,
Don't know about that.
yeah, join us on Tuesday, and we'll be talking about that sort of good thing. That's kind of one of our originals here on the Lone Star.
it's an original.
It's an original.
It's an original.
Yeah, we were the first people ever to talk about beer on the internet. Did you know that? It's a lie. It's total lies. Anyway, that's all I want to say, so I will go ahead and preemptively next. But cheers, mates. Next.
Next.
Is it looping? All right.
No loop.
So, Jordan, I
Fixed it.
was kind of talking with you pre-show about this this offering from Marshall, traditionally a big LCD company, but you were using their CV500 MB2,
Yes.
another company that doesn't quite understand the convention of attractive names for their products. But what is this little guy? A point of view camera, I'm told?
Yeah. Okay. So it's basically a small, very small, probably. I mean, the size of that. You know.
Oh, my.
Like
So,
that.
session, GoPro
1080
session kind of small?
Yeah, I would say it's almost like comparable to GoPro Session, except that it has SDI out. We can show a picture right there.
Is it
Boom.
full SDI? Wow. So, yeah, the connector's as big as the camera. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's you can do it's 2 megapixels, 1080p at 60,
How many
59
megapixels?
2 megapixels.
Dose
Two?
megapixels?
Dose.
Yeah.
What's that other connector
Seckies.
on there at the bottom under the SDI?
I think it's power. One's it's just for the power for
Wow.
the camera.
There. Wow, that's crazy. That image must be so small.
1080p
Are
at
you sure
60,
that's power?
5994. Yes.
Because that looks.
And that's what does it look
that
like?
looks like Ethernet.
Maybe.
No, it's power.
Maybe it's power over.
It's a power connection. I can show you another picture.
He
if you
used
want
this
to.
on a
Is it-
show he was just
is it
on,
a
so
power
he's familiar with
connection?
it.
Yeah, it's power.
It's a power.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's power?
I've got the power. Cause it's a power.
Yeah, he's
laser.
singing.
We don't have
See, there's the back of
drops.
it.
We
Oh
can
wow,
just-
it's actually got it's got two video outs on the back.
my
of it.
It's
lord.
got CVP view, whatever that is.
It's composite.
and
video.
that composite video broadcasting systems and HD SDI.
Well, I don't know what the BS
And
stands
it's got
for, but
RS485.
Yeah, for independent
so you
control.
can do like little put a tally light on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Interesting. Yeah.
it's super nice. Has all the different types of again 1080p at 60, 5994, 50. So you can do PAL.
And you just used it?
1080i, 60, 5994, 50, 720, and all the other stuff. What's it? 3.7 millimeter HD prime lens. It's super. I mean, for a native SDI camera or HD SDI, this is super great. I mean, with a GoPro system and stuff like that, you basically have to almost come through a bunch of converters. You have to come micro HDMI to HDMI, then to a HDMI to SDI converter. Sometimes even going into a Image Pro Folsom to change it out to your different ratios.
Well, I mean that's the punchline with all these little point of view cameras. There are a lot of options as far as
Actually, the house worship I work at has one of these.
oh,
The House of
uh,
Worship, not owned by Ed Young
Yeah.
and his plane.
Yeah.
the demon camera. Okay.
Get out of here, Satan!
Whoa. Yeah. So, but yeah, these little cameras. There's a lot of them, the little sports cameras, but they're really more geared towards recording and then looking at what you got after the fact. It's really hard to work those into a production chain elegantly. It's certainly possible with all the HDMI to HD SDI adapters and power supplies and everything, but that's kind of nice to have a little piece like that
Well,
that
the
you just run power and video to.
HD SDI out. That's perfect. I
Yeah.
mean, we could even use it here.
A nice digital, cheap cabling
Yeah.
option that you can run that anywhere.
Instead of this big monstrosity that we've got going on here.
Actually, Jordan, do you happen to know what the price point is on that sucker?
Yeah, what is that thing
Stand by
cost?
it. Let me look for it real quick.
Stand
Keep
by
on
one.
talking.
$22,000.
Well, one of the things I want to do here, we're actually close to a little municipal airport in the area, and I've always wanted to put a basically a tower cam up. Put a
Okay.
little camera up, kind of looking into the airspace because it's it's just west of here. So not only do you get some gorgeous sunsets, and occasionally get weather systems rolling in that are interesting.
$549.99.
Oh, that's it?
Very
No,
interesting.
that's not that bad.
No, that was total lies. Okay.
Huh?
Was it $549?
Yeah, it's $549.
That's great. Yeah. So my thought was I can run a BNC line up through the roof, and then we've got a high def feed coming down from the rooftop.
Yeah.
And you made fun of me once, but there was a picture of
Did I?
somebody using their iPhone, and they basically had like binoculars held up to it or something like that as a zoom lens, which I agree is really cheap.
It's smart.
But
Yeah, it's
what
smart.
my plan
I
is,
do
I want to
it.
get I'm going to get a like a sniper spotting scope,
Yes.
and then get like a 100 power zoom lens and put the HD SDI feed on the end of that, and then I'll have a nice.
You're going to leave the crosshairs and everything?
yeah, no spotting
So
scopes
that the
don't have that.
government really likes you.
Yeah, and then when Air Force One flies into town, I'll be
He's
like, "Oh, look at my live
pointing
stream, guys!"
at plane.
Mr. Har, open up. What? No, it's an internet show.
We triangulated the picture.
Triangulate.
Figured out that it was coming from
I'd be
your
the
house.
goofus on there, like, "Hey, I'm looking at the TV."
What the hell?
But anyway, that's a good poor man's zoom lens.
Okay.
Powerful optics, and those little cameras are small enough; they'll autofocus through the spotting scope's optics.
Boy,
So-
I hate autofocus.
Yeah, well.
Especially if you're using it in a theater where the lights go down
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and then your camera goes,
Ooh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
and then the lights come back up and it goes, wow.
Do you use that? You have like a little infrared camera you use for
Yeah.
seeing blackout stuff?
Yeah.
You can usually turn autofocus off.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So that's
Yeah.
the Marshall CV500 MB2 point
Go
of view
buy one.
camera, 550 from
And Marshall's pretty well known. Like my
yeah.
fly pack was all Marshall.
Yeah, LCDRax.com.
It's-
They've been big into the production field monitoring
Yeah,
stuff forever.
I
so
mean-
kind of branching out, I guess.
All of my HD.
And Marshall's come out with they've got a few camera items from like the the small little HD SDI camera that I just showed you to which have PTZ indoor cameras that are like control heads and stuff like that.
Oh, that's
So
another
the-
thing. I'd like to get a little remote control head for it when it's up there on the roof, so I can.
Oh, that, I thought you meant for the studio. I would like that in the
Oh,
studio.
that'd be awesome.
I mean, we don't really have a lot of range of motion, so.
Oh, they're small though.
No, but the thing is that it would
Yeah,
be
you're
so
right.
much nicer if we had a camera on you, a camera on me, a camera.
Well, hold that thought, Scottley, because let me say next to Marshall's little
Next!
wonder here. Cue the sound effect is what I meant by that, Jordan.
Sorry.
Subtle.
I was getting
No,
up
but
to
Jordan's
go
got-
press it myself.
Let me check this. Tell us, Jordan, again, another camera solution from our video expert in studio, Black Magic Designs, their studio cameras.
Yes.
Ooh, is this
These are
is this one that
freaking
you used
awesome.
at your church that is not owned by Ed Young?
No, I never used this one before. This is a new.
This is
it's
a
not- it's
camera
not-
from the
it's-
future.
It's not. I wouldn't say it's new.
This is what a camera's going to look like in the
But
future.
the thing is, it's for a small studio camera. This will work great.
We're talking
If you- on a
4K, man.
like
6G
4K
SDI,
limited,
12G
if you're on a
SDI.
limited budget, this is for even HD. It's like $1,000 for. Let me show you a picture here. Look at that. That's the camera itself. A
So-
viewfinder attached to a lens.
Can you put this up on our green screen?
Yeah.
All right, try that so I can kind of walk you through this one here. Because, yeah, I'm familiar with this product, and it's kind of huge.
Dun, dun,
Um,
dun.
So right here, this portion of it here where you've got some connectors and adapters, that's actually the CCD. Like, that's the meat of the image processor. And, of
Okay.
course, you've got an attachable lens behind me here.
I'm gonna do some stuff here.
Um,
Oh, messing up.
Crap! Now you
This
totally
is-
move your arm.
where you'll plug in your headset.
Ah, this is audio.
Yeah.
Flip it back to the other
Yeah,
side.
go back to the other one. And so on the back here, this is like a 10-inch like iPad-like display with a hood built
wait.
into it.
right
Yeah, I don't know.
here.
There you go. Why don't you just put it back in the foreground? We'll just talk about it. I think people get the real estate figured out here.
Are
There
you
go.
kidding? That was fun.
That was stupid.
No, that was totally stupid, but it was your
And
idea.
Stay tuned
So,
for some hotter temperatures
here-
this
here you can
weekend. They're
see-
going to be
Well,
coming.
fix it in
So,
post.
so here you can see the monitor that you're looking at, the viewfinder you're looking
Yeah,
at there.
so it's got a built-in gorgeous screen.
hey,
nice
that
little
is
touchscreen.
nice.
I mean, it's super nice. This is the biggest news that happened. They dropped in price.
Oh.
They lowered the price down. Now, the HD Black Studio camera model is available for $1,695, and the Ultra HD that does 4K is
I'll
available
take
at
two.
$2,495.
Dude.
For a
I'll take two.
4K studio camera, you're looking at less than $3,000 for
That's
one.
ridiculous.
So that is like a super nice, available feature that you can have.
Could you imagine that in here?
Yeah, I can
I mean,
imagine
with
3 of those. in
SDI
here.
and SDI out reference, your audio stuff, your whatever you need. You can have a full studio camera kit for like a small, like for theaters, for churches or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Small, like people that want to do their own internet TV station.
Yeah, no, that's internet
can have
streaming
2 cameras-
television is a
you
perfect
can have
application
2
for
4K
Blackmagic
cameras
products.
for about less than $6K.
Yeah,
for
that's
$6,000.
That's
I just
amazing.
I'm looking at this going with interchangeable lenses and stuff.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
you can put
Every
so many lenses on
freaking
it.
church in town is going to want this thing. That's
Yeah, well-
4K for $1,000.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. A lot of churches aren't doing 4K. I mean, I know a lot of streaming operations certainly aren't, but
Guys,
there's really no cost barrier to entry anymore for
I
not
spent
doing
almost
it.
$30,000 on my Ikigamas.
Yeah, I mean, that's awesome to see that. I mean, I knew about those cameras, like I said, Jordan, but yeah, that price drop's pretty unreal. So,
Wow.
good news item. Good catch, sir.
I mean, it's battery control and stuff like that. But
No,
hey,
it's a totally,
it's a
yeah.
4-hour battery life.
It's got fiber inputs, so you can do,
Yeah.
you got your comms and,
And they're
everything
making
built
it,
into
Well,
it.
bidirectional
Do you-
optical fiber.
I wonder if you could fit that on an XY axis.
Pan tilt kind of
Pan
thing.
tilt.
Yeah, I think you can.
Sure, you could, dude. There's really, I mean,
It's
yeah, most
pretty
most
lightweight.
broadcast cameras have take up more physical room than even that big 10-inch monitor. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the ones
Now,
the ones that I installed in at the Grand Prairie Fire and Police Training Center were specifically built for the square heads.
well, I will tell you before you spec this for that kind of thing, Blackmagic actually does have a pretty big line of cameras now, and this is their
Yeah.
studio option with the monitor built into it. But they definitely have some smaller brick format cameras that would be more appropriate for those sorts of things, and they're just going to be cheaper because they don't have all the studio controls and everything built into them. They're built for those kind of applications. so.
Studio, I mean but
4.44 pounds. That's pretty lightweight. You can put that on a kind of PTZ head or something like that, and just have it remotely
Yeah,
controlled.
Blackmagic is the Google
They're-
of camera technology.
they're-
They just, like, people for years made $10,000 was the entry price on a like a small performance
camera
switcher.
for less than
They came out with a $1,000
I
switcher.
pick on you all the time because all you're ever out for is money.
Money, money, money.
But Black Magic may be one of those companies that you might want to call
I mean,
to sponsor us.
dude, yeah, maybe. I'd really harp on them a lot, but I can't imagine that I'm alone in that. Like TriCaster seems to be one of those companies that really goes out and kind of shills for internet money and stuff like that. Tries to get the advertising time from podcasters. But dude, if you're a podcaster,
Yeah, but-
absolutely be looking at Black
But
Magic products.
honestly, the Black Magic's products are built for this.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we. I can't help but incorporate Black Magic stuff into everything I design, and
I
it's
mean,
just like,
If we
how
were
do you
at-
justify spending 30 times more on the next competitor that's
If
for
we
something
were
that's
at-
not going to be as capable?
if we were at LDI right now,
Yeah.
I'd want 2 of those.
Will they be there,
yeah.
you think? I'm sure they'll have a booth. I want to pony up to those guys. Hey.
Black Magic's probably going to be there now that theater's going more
Video.
production,
Sure.
video production. So
Well, that's I mean, it's a cool company, and that's my one concern is they. Well, it's not really a concern, but as far as what you're proposing there, any kind of advertising or kind of relationship like that, the way they probably save you all that money is by not spending a lot of money on advertising and marketing. They just let it all be word of mouth, because like literally they decimate the prices that are on the market out there, and there's no explanation for it. Their stuff is good, it's built well, it's excellent fidelity. It's
send us 3 cameras. We'll talk about
there
it
you go.
for
Yeah,
3 years.
send us some free shit. We will talk you up all the live long day. Absolutely.
Next.
All right, we'll say next to that, and that will happen. Causing this to happen, and then we're back. And Scott, did you want to say anything about news or?
Nah, you know what? I've actually, like I said earlier, I've been so busy the past 4 weeks that
It's been kind of quiet anyway. There hasn't really been much happening in the news space. So yeah, I can't really imagine that you missed much. But
there's things happening right now that I will want to talk about. I need to solidify some stuff because Mega and PR Lighting are going to town on some stuff, and I actually played with one of their LED moving heads the other day, and it just blew me away.
was that the one you fell into and it got the hell out of you?
What, that one?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Don't try this at home, kids. Were you playing?
That
with
was the Mac 250 Krypton.
There you go. That's why you don't want to use a 250. It'll cut you, fool.
It's okay. Ed Young prayed over it
Did the demon come out?
from his plane as he was flying to Miami.
Jordan's so fired.
Jordan doesn't even work with Ed Young, and he's going to get yelled at for it.
Can't be disparaging the competition. It's not very
Well,
Christian.
I guess I'm not working at that church now.
Well, he wasn't working very hard to begin with. So, let's.
Well,
I've
So
got no comment on that.
let's get into the A block then, as it were, and kind of talk about last season. So we
talk
had
about Jibs.
Jibs,
Jibs.
Jibs, and video engineering. No, man, let's talk about the Showtech show. This is kind of a, like I said, this is an episode 0 situation. This is our kind of beta testing the new show ahead. So this is where we're going to do a little post-mortem on season 1.
I don't know, but all I have to say is some of those reruns that you guys were making fun of when I had hair that went down to my butt.
Yeah. Check out
You watch
those
those?
past episodes on YouTube, because this
You-
guy's got a
You guys
wild.
got to quit drinking.
What?
Dead serious. By the end of that show, I was just sitting there going, man, I don't know what these guys are doing.
Oh yeah, we did go back and look at our real launch episodes of when the show was really green, just kind of getting the concept down, and it was pretty much just the model back in the day was just start drinking, and when we run out of beers, we run out of show, so turn it off the camera, and that's good
What?
television right there.
Now I'm old.
This is actually pretty unscripted as far as we go. We tend to keep it pretty tight when we're in show mode. We'll go through a couple of pre-formatted topics, and we'll kind of vet a rundown so we can go through the hot points we want to hit on and not spend too much time just floating around in space. But this one's a little bit different. This one I kind of wanted to leave room for creativity and talk about what we liked, what we didn't like.
I've kicked my shoes off. I got my feet up.
Yep, it's
Let's
like
talk, people.
we do our
Let's
internet
talk
television
turkey.
like we do our fishing.
Let's talk Ed Young.
oh my. Okay.
Loves
What?
that.
I love that.
You just want your own plane. You're
I
jealous.
want my own plane.
Super jelly.
Just want him to loan it to me for.
So he can fly to New York.
Dude, we could do the show on his plane.
Ed Young, Mr. Young, send us a free plane, and we'll do a review of it right here on
Or
the show.
just take us to your vacation. I mean, your other church in Miami where you go and fish, and we'll be fine.
Yes.
I'm never gonna be asked to your church, am I?
Not a.
So what do you want to do this year?
More live shots. I want to do more location.
Well, I'm
production.
working at a porn club now. Let's go over there.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh, I'm huge into that scene. Wait, you said corn? Right?
What?
Huh?
I just like a porn club. I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on here. Showtech.
That's why the goatee's growing out, man. Come on, I gotta look.
It's not the
smart.
goatee. It's the porn stash.
One hand against the other makes a great sound for Starlet. She's on.
Next up, center stage, Miss Penelope Pumpkin.
Well, there's a good there's a good portion of Showtechs that have that as a legitimate portion of their career. So I'm not going to judge. But no, I was thinking some
Yeah.
community theater.
Whoa.
Off the top of my head.
Oh. Well, my community theater is going to do naked shows this year, so let's go to there.
Okay, it's pretty debauchery laden
Hey,
show.
girls.
You know, I'm fine.
And although as far as content last year, I think season 1 was pretty. It's where we wanted to be as far as the mix of product reviews and talking about semi-relevant news. Probably a little drone heavy for some of our members, but we did talk up a lot of drones.
I almost bought one yesterday.
It's becoming a more and more relevant space. Production guys got to know drones.
I didn't realize they get that expensive.
Well, the good ones are, yeah.
We went to a hobby shop in Plano.
What'd you
And,
look at?
Like
Phantom or
there,
something?
we looked at a Phantom, but he had a Phantom. Was it Phantom or Viper that was $5.99?
Made by DJI. DJI doesn't make Viper.
He had like 16 different ones there. So, and the most expensive one was $2,500.
That's probably
I was
the
looking at
Inspire.
was $5.99. It was called the Viper. Right
The Sky Viper.
there. Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now.
Put it up on the green.
Hold on.
Must be now. Can we look at it?
Is that the one
The
with the
internet-
built-in HD camera?
It's a drone, but it's like $80.
No, that's not it.
Well, maybe he attached a camera to it.
No,
That was-
this one actually on the box. You can
Yeah,
can
it
tell
is.
because it's built into the shell. It was really.
oh, okay.
You guys have totally fucked me up. I hate you all.
Now you're a droney. One
But
of us.
I was
One
sitting
of us.
there, sitting there looking at it, and he was like, "HD 1080p at 60i,"
Yeah,
and I went, "Really?"
yeah, I saw when we went to a balloon festival last night. There was one, they were doing the balloon glow and had a drone flying around getting that. I was like, man, I really want to incorporate that.
As it was really a cool thing. Him and I talked. The radio in it, you have up to almost a mile
Is it
that
the
you can
Inspire?
fly this thing.
Nice.
Inspire.
No,
Oh.
no.
Don't be
It was
stupid, George.
it
of
was
course not.
white, and the camera is actually built into the housing,
Like,
so
yeah,
it's
not. It's not like a
molded.
gimbal hanging under it. It's
No.
it's the thing
It's-
itself.
So it didn't have the gimbal camera where it moves around,
Yeah.
which kind of sucked. For me to get up to that level, I have to go up to 700 or more.
Yeah, but arguably the drone itself can move any
Can
way
move
that it.
any direction, and
I
that's
mean, unless you were doing some kind of trick jib shot, but
it was really kind of. You know what? That might be something for this year to go out to a hobby shop that sells these drones and actually.
we'll do a drone interview.
Yeah,
All right, hey, pretend I don't know anything about drones. Sell me,
seriously.
and then give us a
Those
free
things-
one. We'll review it here on the show on the Show Tech Show. Right?
I would love to for some of these shows that I do have
We could use it here in the studio.
the ability to fly this thing over the audience and,
Are you
and
serious?
get some good video. What?
To use it in house.
To fly inside.
Here.
We'll just hover it over your
Okay.
shoulder. That way they can get a nice.
I mean, this
Just
thing
be
was
sure to-
only like this wide.
Just
I
be
think
sure
we
to
could make it
disable
through the door.
GPS. That's all I
Um,
can say about that.
Trishan takes us too seriously.
well, yeah, I think drones are highly interesting. And what I've decided that I want to do is the other technology that I was harping on probably way too much last season was the 360 cameras and the
God, you and your
video in the
cameras.
round. I want to get one of those rigs and put it onto a drone, and that way, because I saw some great footage this weekend. Somebody put on Twitter of it was a heritage flight, so that somebody in a P-51 Mustang had one of those 360 cameras kind of behind the pilot. And so when you're watching the video on YouTube, if I turn my phone around, it's like I'm sitting in the back seat and I can look around. And they
Really?
had an F-20.
That would be kind of cool.
No, it's fucking badass. And they had an F-22 Raptor flying in formation with him. So like it comes up alongside and you can like look around like, oh, look right here.
Are
Oh
you
my
doing
God.
the air race?
I don't know, probably not. They've got Red Bull does all of their own production.
No, I'm going.
Well, going to
going.
it, yeah.
Are you
attending it?
going?
Probably, yeah. I haven't bought tickets.
Do you
yet,
want to
but-
go?
It's on the weekend if I'm still at a place
It's on
at
the
a non-Ed Young church.
26th, 27th.
Yeah, of October, November,
September.
September.
Yeah, take a weekend off.
All right,
PTO.
PTO.
Take
Anyway,
some
Red Bull
PTO
Air
out.
Race is coming
I'll
up here to.
go
They're
over-
actually flying out of Alliance this year
Yeah.
instead of out of the Texas Motor Speedway. So
I thought
yet
they
again,
I thought they were at Texas Motors. Oh, they're flying out, but they're
no, I think the
Uh,
racetrack is over Alliance this time instead of at the Speedway.
it's at
Is it
Texas
Speedway
Motor
again?
Speedway.
Okay,
The
well,
last
this is-
commercial I heard was
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay. Well,
Yeah, and they, according to everything, because I was online the other day, I bought pit passes. So
Oh, you're doing the pit? Okay, that's cool. Well, that was cool. We
Texas Motor Speedway.
I got to see that last year and I really enjoyed it. It was cool.
but I didn't buy my my seats until I talked to you guys to see if you guys wanted to go, because
That's true. It would be nice to be able to sit together.
it'd be nice for all of us to sit together.
Yep.
That way, when I get piss ass drunk, somebody can carry me.
Dude,
Won't be me.
I don't think you're gonna get that drunk.
God,
It's gonna
Beer's
set you back a
expensive
couple
there.
mil if you did. It's a good time though. It's a cool thing to see. And what's nice about the Texas Motor Speedway venue is it's really compact compared to a lot of your air races.
So they let you bring your own beer, don't they? Texas
no.
Motor
you
Speedway
can bring
has
your
an
own-
open alcohol
Do they?
policy. Yeah, you bring your own.
Because they were selling like mojitos and stuff downstairs, but
Well, you could buy mojitos and all that, but Texas Motor Speedway, you can bring your own.
no, I think it's different because the air races like have their own special event rules and everything. It was very like we had a 6-month-old last year that we wanted to bring out, and we had to buy them a $60 ticket because they didn't have lap children or whatever. We're like,
That's-
really? It's like this is not a. But I was not gonna couldn't leave the kid at home, and I was like, well, fuck
We'll
you
have
guys.
to look that up because
Yeah, it was a little bit
most
restricted.
every
It says
Texas Motor
Yeah,
Speedway
normally
event-
TMS is
Okay,
very cool. It's a
so
good venue,
I'm looking
but
on the website here, and it says you can purchase food and drinks at the venue, so make sure you bring your wallet. You cannot bring along your own soft drinks. Coolers off limits, as is alcohol. Just pack like and you'll be good to go.
yeah, I think we brought waters in.
Those bastards have ruined.
They just want you to
It
spend
was,
so
You know
much-
what? It used to be a NASCAR place.
It's a really
NASCAR.
cool event. It was,
NASCAR.
We sit around, we drink beer,
NASCAR.
yeah, in our trailers.
and now you're gonna frickin' shove mojitos down my throat.
well, it could be worse.
Bitch.
It's a cool event, but yeah, man, it's pricey. It is very much there's a lot of douchebaggery in the air at the air races, but
Baggery.
like I was saying, at the Texas Motor Speedway, really compact venue. So you've got these planes coming in doing low passes and cool maneuvers, and it's neat to see because it feels like it's right in front of you. Versus if you're watching one of these over like
you are so freaking
a
easy.
bay or something. What?
I get you off topic every time, and
No,
it
it just reminds
absolutely
me of
cracks me up.
drones and live event production.
That's where you.
Let's talk about our movie picks for the
That's
summer.
where you had that. You sent me that big picture last year of that jib that was on top of that crane or something, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, they had a so like a utility cherry picker basically, and it was one of those that could go up to the top of a skyscraper. It was probably
60, 70 feet.
dude, yeah, it was up. I don't know what the maximum height on those things is, but I wanted to say more than
I think
100
the
feet
highest
in the air.
one's 100 feet.
Yeah, but it was like we were sitting in the it was on the other side of the stadium, and it was up like at my eye level, like sitting 15 rows up in the stands or whatever.
And they put a jib on top of it.
No, they had up in the basket. They had a full studio camera, like with a big, sports lens on it and everything. I'm like, whose poor bastard job is it to be up there, like, Oh my god,
dude, and you're not coming down.
And the airplanes would just be like right in by him, so it was a badass shot. It was great. I mean, it was good TV.
You go to the
but
bathroom just in the little bucket up there or something like that.
I mean, seriously. Ah.
So it was crazy. They do some really cool production stuff, Red Bull. But yeah,
Red Bull always does. Like, we did the Flugtag a year ago.
Oh, that's pretty cool to go see also.
And that was, I mean, they do a top-notch production type thing.
that's a little bit more free on the alcohol, though, isn't it? Like,
no, there's nothing free.
Oh, was it really
Red
locked
Bull
down?
thing?
Actually, I will say they were giving away a lot of Red Bull. So it's all the Red Bull you can drink.
ready
Yes,
to have
they
a
will
happy
give you a ton
party
of Red
time?
And they didn't charge us to get in, but
They did
if
charge
you
us
were
to
gonna
get
have
out.
alcohol, buddy, it's going to cost you.
Yeah.
Unless you know somebody like we did who has a condo on the lake, and so we
Nice.
just went up to their place with
Drink.
cases of beer and
Yeah, I actually knew a homeless guy who lives under the bleachers at TMS, so I got to see that for free too. It was kind of cool. But yeah,
Really?
Okay. Well, like I said, that's what happens when you leave room for creativity. But
love you, buddy.
yeah,
I do.
good show. Good
It's a
show.
great show. And that was the other thing that you guys go and review the first show that we ever did, and you cut out the best part.
Oh,
yeah.
no,
Is that the that's it? F this, I'm out of here moment?
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I can't remember who said "F this" first, though.
Well,
I think it was.
I think it was Budweiser who put it best.
Got that,
It's gonna be a good year, people.
It's going to be
Stick
great.
around.
Yeah, so we're going to do lots more, not just here in our wonderful green screen studio, but also some views and vistas from around the DFW Metroplex and the big show out in Las Vegas in October. We're going to be covering Live Design International, the big conference for show techs and lighting designers. And really, it started off as a lighting-centric thing, and now it's all things live event technology and
it was
tell me more.
Tell me.
originally it was a magazine. It used to be a magazine called Lighting Dimensions, and they
36, 24,
Their
36.
conference was called
she's-
Lighting Dimensions before, and now
It's very
it's
80s, very Doctor Who.
Yeah, it's. I mean, they've expanded. It's good though. It's gonna be a great opportunity for everyone to see new products that are out, audio and
Well,
lighting.
So we'll be there on the show floor. Whether or not we get official media permission or not, still haven't heard back from anybody, but we're just going to be filming the shit out of vendors and talking to people and talking about new products and getting you that breaking show tech information as it comes out. We'll get it up on YouTube and we'll do like a live broadcast from our suite at night so we can kind of talk about what we saw and do the highlights. And then we're going to go drink with the industry reps and get all the dirty laundry for you, too. So that'll be fun. But, yeah, I'm looking
And
forward to
I
that
got
coverage.
coconut shirts for everyone.
Hey! That was not scripted.
Yeah. Like, oh, no, we know. Yeah, we know that wasn't scripted, guys. Don't need to mention it. But, yeah, it should be a very cool, that's going to be kind of the highlight of our show this year. And we've got lots more coming back online, like I said, to the Lone Star. The shows are going to be a-flowing, so you're going to see more hosts here on the air. And probably a little friendly back and forth between programs. That's what we like to do, just to kind of keep it all in the family. So to all of our new viewers, thank you very much for watching us. We really like having you here, and we hope to hear more from you. Give us your feedback. Give us your thoughts. If you got questions or comments, you want us to use them on the air. I'm not above that. I'm a man of the people, right?
I think we
What you got
both
to say?
are.
Yeah, well, me more than you. I guess I don't consider myself above other people, except you are kind of more on a lower plane. But in general, people, like human being people,
Do you hear this?
we're solid.
Yeah, I am. I'm just like struggling.
Play us out, Jordan. Let me go ahead and go through the credits so we can talk about how these people can find us in other ways. Like we mentioned at the top of the show, do check out our YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/TV Lone Star. Keep it simple for the Twitch audience. TV Lone Star is our social brand, I guess. But Showtech Show's got a playlist on there, so you can see all of our past goodness as well as our other shows. Connect with us at the Showtech Show. We're at Showtech Show on Twitter, strangely enough. So it's easy to memorize, easy to use. I'll have another. You drinking?
Ooh, yeah.
If you like emails, you can send us an email. Get in touch with us the old-fashioned way. We're showtechshow@frontiertelevision.com. And join us each week, Sunday nights here at 8-ish o'clock Central Time. We'll do this thing live right here on the Lone Star Webcast Network. It's frontiertelevision.com. So, like I said, thank you all for joining us. Glad to have you back, Scott, Jordan.
Yeah,
Excelsior,
welcome back.
fantabulous work as usual. Well
you.
done. And, folks, we'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.